This is chapter 10 of Scripture 101 on the wisdom literature. In Hebrew, the word for wisdom, hukmah, among its many possible meanings, referred to the skill set of an artisan or craftsman. On another level, wisdom captured that sense of what was the appropriate thing to say and do in a given situation. On a third level, wisdom suggested a practical knowledge about how to get something done. Wisdom was a cumulative endeavor. It grew over time within one who had the discipline and patience to nurture it. The wisdom tradition. The wisdom tradition is found in 5 books in the Old Testament: Proverbs, Job, Ecclesiastes, also known as Koheleth, the Wisdom of Solomon, and Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach. The name most often associated with wisdom is King Solomon. The books of Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and the Wisdom of Solomon all claim him as author, but these books were written long after his reign. Scholars believe that Solomon's name was attached to these writings because of his reputation and place in Israel's history. Biblical wisdom examined daily life to find the revelation of God that was unseen and underneath the ordinariness of daily life. It dealt with the problem of innocence and suffering. They preferred instead to draw contrast between the practical benefit of righteous living and the folly of its opposite. Source criticism is one of the biblical tools that we use. We look at where the material may have come from. Israel was not the only empire to have a wisdom tradition. Throughout the ancient Near East, each empire had texts that offered instructions, warnings, and reflections on daily life. Biblical scholars believe that Israel's wisdom tradition was part of a larger international tradition that existed throughout the ancient Near East. With the decline of prophets, the rise of sages became important. And these sages turned their attention to the daily life in all of its mystery. Over time, their advice and observations formed the wisdom tradition. They captured another side of Israel's faith.